it's Matthew here in Canada, not in sweet Jamaica, but I'm in a very sweet place called the Good Lot Brewery, where Phil, a chef who is originally from Jamaica, has a setup here where he's cooking incredible Jamaica vibes food, a twist on Jamaican classic. He's got jerk wings, he's got a special type of pasta, he's doing salmon, he's doing doubles, Trini style. Anyway, Phil, he's very famous around here for a restaurant and food truck business called Soulyve, but it's just such a vibe here on the weekend. You get tons of people showing up, eating food, playing games, disc golf, and just enjoying themselves. So we're gonna catch up with Phil, hear his story about his business and how it came to be. And I just wanna highlight some people that are keeping Jamaica vibes alive far and wide across the world. So let's go talk to Phil.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, Good Lot.
At Good Lot. Man, this is a long weekend. We're launching our Good Spot food truck. Today we're serving up mango glazed salmon with a little bit of lignum honey on top just to make the glaze just right. We're serving it with some fries and some mixed greens, farm raised greens, as well as a little bit of pepper sauce just to make the taste right, you know? What else we got? We have some jerk wings. We have some rum cake that we're serving. We're focusing on just introduce some of our culture into the kind of local neighborhood. What else do we have going on? We have a Rasta pasta dish with some coconut rosé sauce, and that's really selling off. It's a nice comfort dish. Approachable, really mild and vegetarian. And we also have some doubles, which is like a Trini street food, but we're doing our Jamaican interpretation of it with some mango chutney and some cilantro cream. So we're just trying to elevate the street food a little bit and give them a good food truck experience. Yeah.
And I've been seeing jerk wings flying away.
Flying, yeah, they're flying, man. They're doing good. It's a good taste, approachable spice, as well as, you know, I think wings are very common street food. It pairs nicely with what's going on at the brewery. It's a nice, have a pint and a nice pound of wings. I think it works hand in hand.
And tell me about how you got this place going, because I met you when you were doing Soulyve at your restaurant.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. I was working in sales a long time, and before Ras Kitchen ever popped off, you know, working with restaurants, and went into Phil's restaurant and told him about Ras Kitchen before it was even anything, just an idea, and put a couple of videos on YouTube, and then, I don't know, we kind of kept in touch over the years. So it's kind of amazing to be here, because you had your restaurant going for a long time. Now you're doing more catering. And
yeah. So after this is post-restaurant, you know, the restaurant's kind of demanding. As my family was growing, we decided that we're going to move in a different direction, focusing on just the private catering. We also have this as a seasonal opportunity for us. These guys actually used to serve their beer in the restaurant when they were brand new.
Okay.
They approached us as the restaurant to serve their beers, and then when the restaurant closed, they approached me on opening on the food truck. So
full circle.
Man, it's a full circle, and they're doing a good job. I believe in their sustainable practice. I believe in their approach to food, landscape, and just kind of how they approach life. You know, we have a good synergy, and we're just trying to bring that food elevated, so it's not just your regular poutine chip truck. So we're trying to bring our Soulyve vibe to the food truck here to try to kick it up a notch. I think people miss us as a standalone, as a brick and mortar restaurant.
Yeah, you guys were famous around here.
Well, yeah, I mean, famous is a tricky word, but yeah, we used to have a good rapport, and I just think that having a now location people can find us in the summer, it works really well with their beer garden and, you know, the atmosphere here.
And for me pulling up here first time today, it was such a vibe. It was I was not expecting it. It's such a nice setup.
It's such a vibe.
Like, beautiful area. You got flowers everywhere. You got this nice wood chip ground. Some nice awnings. There's games for the kids and people to play.
Yeah, it's a family-friendly space. You can bring your dog. It's good, lazy, relax, you know. It's just a cool space, and you have to come here to see it. When I tell friends, come out, like I was telling you, come on, you don't know what to expect.
No,
when
I
you
had no
come
idea.
here, you're like, whoa. So a lot of people come here, especially being long weekend, come and hang out, you know, come from the city, take a day trip, or even locals come around just to laze on a long weekend, keep a vibes. Yeah, it's been great.
And for me, it was 1 hour from Toronto, was nothing.
No,
so easy to get
drive,
up here, country roads most of the way, and then you get people coming back from cottage country, like you said.
On the way home.
Or locals from the local areas around here.
Correct. It's great, man. I love it. Good Lot's been good to us, and Soulyve is in the house.
Yes. And it's called The Good Spot.
The Good Spot food truck. Yeah, man.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'm gonna try some of this. I
Yeah.
might have to try some wings too.
Yeah, we get you that. We get you fixed up. Don't worry.
Right.
Don't worry.
Yeah, and it's cool to come full circle with you.
It is,
It's like
yeah.
meeting when I'm a door-to-door salesman.
Yeah.
And then you're going to do a restaurant now, parlayed into
No, but
other
it was
things,
great
too,
to see your come up too, man. Like, I mean, you had kind of just said this as a kind of in passing. I didn't even know we kind of got talking and we had an affinity because you realized our restaurant was a Caribbean restaurant.
Yeah.
You had already had the love for the yard vibes, and
Yeah.
I think we just kind of hit it off. And I'm glad we kept in touch.
Yeah.
Glad to have you here today.
It was almost 8-9 years ago.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think back. It's crazy.
yeah. It's been a long time.
And such a vibe here. We got chickens running around. We got food everywhere. Yeah,
Man. Farm fresh eggs, you know, everything's nice.
And we got Errol Blackwood, like you said.
Errol
coming
Blackwood,
today.
the skipper. Yes, man. He's Canadian reggae royalty as far as I'm concerned. As far as the charts are concerned, he's here blessing us. He comes out a couple times a year, usually on the long weekend when we do the reggae long weekends, and he'll come do the music. We do the food and create the menu to kind of support the whole theme. And yeah, he's been supportive even from the restaurant times. So it's just been great to have him.
Can you tell me about how you ended up here?
Yeah, I'm from Kingston, man. You know, in those times, your parents want to look for a better life kind of thing. And my pops, you know, emigrated, my brothers, my sisters, so we kind of came. And, you know, I always had a passion for cooking because cooking, look around the farm, you see everyone's a gathering, right?
Yeah.
So cooking has always been for me and my family how we come together. And, you know, when I was really done with high school, I didn't really have much option other than to kind of go to work. So we went to work and learned the skills, learned the trades, went off to culinary school and kind of get inspired to, you know what, we can bring our cuisine not just as a cook shop. And as you see, if you guys know Soulyve restaurant, how we were able to elevate that Caribbean, West Indian, Afro-Caribbean foods to sit down, enjoy atmosphere. We had wine, we had the beers, table service and everything. And this is in 2009 we started that dream. So I'm just glad that our food is on the front page. Now I see a lot of it popping up in the city.
Yeah.
You know, I just stay back in my countryside, but we're happy to see the food grow either which way, you know.
And what's coming up in future for you now? Because it's a huge turnout today.
Yeah. I mean, we're here every weekend except for one a month. So, you know, we take that time for family and just to kind of rest up. We have other chef partners that will come and run the kitchen for us. But for me and my team, we take one off every month. What's next is usually just focusing on the private chefing. That's kind of the next level for me. This is great as I continue to grow as a culinarian. That's the word I'm using now. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. We're going to try to keep with the private chefing and story tell through the food. Tell of our history, tell of our roots, tell of our ancestry, but also merge it with what's here, common trends. And what I'm learning from these guys too is about the system of food. You know, we grew up never canning or never preserving or pickling because things is fresh where we come from. So learning that kind of style and bringing that to the table is something that I'm trying to grow with.
People want to reach you for catering, private chefing, or anything like that. What's the best
I
place to
am
find you?
Soulyve on Instagram. You can find us at I am Soulyve on Instagram, Soulyve Catering on Facebook, and I'm developing my new website, chefphildewar.ca, and that's gonna focus on more of the private and my growth as a private chef and kind of my story and virtues through food in that way. Yeah.
Cool. I'm so stoked to be here, man.
Yeah, man. I'm
It's
pumped that
awesome.
you're here, man. Respect, yo. Respect, my dude.
All right, so I'm gonna have a sample of this. Very excited. It just looks amazing. Jerk salmon, fries, salad, nice pickle, crispiness to top it off. But yeah, I can't wait to try this. It looks amazing. Taste of Caribbean. That is so fresh and tasty. The perfect texture. I taste the scotchy. I taste the jerk. I taste a bit of the honey. Put a link to the honey video down there. Oh my god. But really, it is such a vibe here. If you want to try some unique Caribbean food, a twist on the classics. I don't know if I've ever had salmon in Jamaica. You're going to get a lot more snapper, maybe some parrot, maybe some barracuda. you know, tons of different fish in Jamaica, but you don't normally get a salmon, so this is a great twist. And if you're not a spice person, it's not too much spice. It's just a nice warm flavor. And the little bit of sweetness from the honey too, to accent it. I really do believe that Scotch bonnet pepper is my favorite kind of pepper on earth. It's just got so much flavor with the heat. You know, what's the point of having heat if you don't have any flavor to it? And it is such a distinctive pepper taste compared to other peppers.
Usually on like a busy day, you'll see they have this this patio going too. Veggies, so there's like a farm stand. It's pay what you can. Buy some organic vegetable. And you see the hops here. This is the hops vine.
Yeah, so we're full on at a brewery, right?
This is a brewery, man.
Yeah.
A farm-based brewery. You grow the hops here, make the beer here, spent grain to other farms, and they keep a close circle to kind of using solar power as well, just to kind of keep it a certain organic vibe, you know. But this is the main patio here, the main hop bin. So this used to be a grain silo that they chopped down and made it into their bar.
Yes.
And so everything they tried to repurpose, and I just feel like they have a good vision for the space. Take a look at the patio, man. Full. Horse, some local guys will ride with their horse here. Yeah, man. There's a local guy. His horse name is Monster. Big old piece of horse, man. Yeah.
Awesome.
See Errol there, yo. Errol Blackwood, he's about to get started.
Errol's about to get going.
Oh, Riley, what's going on? Hey, Phil. Hey, John. What's up, man? You all right? Wow.
Yeah, there's such a vibe here. You wouldn't expect it. If you look at it on a map, it just looks like a random side road. You won't believe it until you come, but you have to come check it out.
Hey! That guy's familiar, man.
What's up? How are you, man?
I've watched Moko's Fried Chicken.
Yeah,
I've watched it all, man.
Up? Awesome, nice to
I've
meet you.
watched it all, man.
What's your name?
Anthony.
Cool, Matthew. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you, man.
You have magnets, you have the glassware, hats, shirts. Where's everybody from? Rockwood. Barry. Aaron. Local.
Caledon.
Canada. Hey. They have pins, patches for your shirt, toques, hoodies, all the rest of stuff. And beers.
And beer.
And beer.
All kinds of natural beers and all kinds of crazy kinds, like Blackberry. Pilsner? Is this one named after you?
No, it's named after the owner who's also Phil. It gets confusing around here too, yeah. You alright, buddy? Alright, happy long weekend, guys. Just to show you the vibe.
And then the big brewery right in this building here, yeah?
Yeah, Brooks is not here. He's just taking a little bit of, I think he must be refilling some kegs, but this is his artwork. This is his science. This is his playground. Comes up with all the recipes. Everything gets done in here, bottled in here, and then keg or ship out to the wholesale, right? He's like a mad scientist, kind of feng shui mixed with like punk rock. Wonderful guy, man. And he's doing his thing.
And they grow the hops and stuff, right?
They grow the hops here on the property, yeah.
All right, we got the jerk wings here, having some beautiful lager. So nice. Made on the premises with hops grown from here, with water from the well from here. And we got Chef Phil DeWar's wings. I mean, how good does that look? Come on. This looks crazy. Oh man. Now, Phil knows I can handle the heat a little bit, so I'm gonna put a little bit of extra jerk sauce on this. All made in-house by Chef Phil, of course. Woo! Just so perfectly cooked, so smoky, well marinated, the real jerk. It's got a great sauciness to it. I do sense a little bit of sweetness in there as well. It's got some sort of chives parsley garnish, comes with a nice crispy pickle, extra touch, and it just goes so well with this brewery. brewery beer made right here on the premises. So please do come check this place out. Super family friendly. Bring the kids, bring the dog. You know, like I said, there's games, there's live music. It's just such a great vibe and something that you might not expect in this part of Ontario. So anyway, I know it's a different type of video, but hope you still enjoyed. And Phil and I are talking about linking up in Jamaica someday soon to check out some sites over there together as well. But thanks for watching. Definitely check out Phil below. We'll put down all his links. And yeah, maybe try some catering or get a private chef for an event. So well worth it. So bless up. Thank you for watching.
Sing it over, about a thing, nothing but everything gonna be alright. Well, I was up this morning, smile with the rising sun.